and today our topic will be how genetic screening is beneficial to our society. Brief history. Dr. Guthrie began practice of genetic screening, so he was the founder of genetic screening. And the purpose of genetic screening was to check for a disease that was very dangerous, which is PKU, that stands for phenylketonuria. And this all started in 1960s.
And Dr. Guthrie was able to make this possible by inventing an effective, like a worldwide system for the collection and transportation of blood samples and other DNA. So, genetic screening is used to provide a sense of relief from uncertainty about health, because it can tell you like what diseases that you might have in your life.
Of having a disease, maybe you can take medications and lower your risk.
So, the next piece of evidence is from Medline Plus, which is a reliable website that we found. Doctors use genetic tests for several reasons. These include finding out if people carry a gene for a disease and might pass it on to their children. So basically, if you're concerned that, like, let's say I have cancer and I want to have a child, I can get genetically tested to see what risks my child will have of getting cancer. And then the third piece of evidence that we found is from Genetics Home Reference. Newborn screening can identify genetic disorders early in life, so treatment can be started as early as possible. So let's say I have my child and they have like a chance of getting cancer. To lower their risk, I can start getting primary treatment to lower the risk.
So other people may think that you could spend money and then get like a wrong result, but it's actually better to spend money and know what type of disease you will have instead of like just sitting down and just waiting until you get the disease.
Thank you, girls. That was super informative.
What did you get?
Now we'll hear about why genetic screening might not be that great. Made it sound pretty great. George.
Yeah. Hello everyone. We are doing genetic screening, and we are con genetic screening. So I'm Tara. This is Matthew, Nicole, and George. What is genetic screening?
Genetic screening is a type of medical test. Can also tell if a person has a medical disorder, shows change in chromosome, genes, or proteins.
The history of genetic screening.
Started about 50 years ago. First used to test PKU. 1970, it was mandatory in 12 states and targeted African Americans. Controversial privacy.
Because it violated their rights.
In 2008, GINA was enacted to protect people from discrimination. GINA stands for Genetic Information Non-Discrimination Act.
We're halfway through. We've heard the pro and con on two of the topics. Hope you're feeling informed. Next topic, we're going to talk about the genetic modification of humans. So the screening group talked about finding things out about your DNA. This group is going to talk about actually being able to change it.
Good evening, parents, students, and teachers. My name is Uriel, and this is
Brianna.
my name is Jason. And we are on the pro side of genetic modifications of humans. What is genetic modification of humans, you ask? Genetic modification of humans is the science of changing how your baby will look, its personality traits, and even preventing diseases and medical conditions before it is born. You can also do this for any person at any time in their life. So a brief background on this is that the first species to be genetically modified was a mouse in 1980. The first gene therapy trials of humans was in 1991. In 2003, the human genome was sequenced.
Well, this works basically. A little demonstration. So let's say this is one of your DNA strips, right? But in your family, it passed down breast cancer, so you inherit it, right? So what the CRISPR, as Brianna's going to explain later on, takes it out, which you could either be left with two genomes, or you could add in another one that you might pick, for example, like smartness or more athleticism, and then your family and yourself would be happy. You don't have to.
CRISPR stands for Clustered Regularly Interspaced Short Palindromic Repeats. The purpose of this technology is to switch or cut out the gene you wish to substitute it for the gene that you desire. At any point in life or before a child is born by using Cas9. Another purpose is to remove genes that can cause health issues in the future. One example is BRCA1, which is a tumor suppressor gene that can heighten the risk of breast cancer and ovarian cancer. Cas9 is an enzyme that cuts the DNA, which here is shown as the target DNA.
All right. So why would you do this? So let's say your baby has a disease, right? What do you want to change? So Brianna's going to be more fat. Sorry, guys. But we keep on. One of our members is here. So we're trying to.
According to an article called 5 Key Pros of Human Engineering, it states, without certain diseases to increase death rates and decrease lifespan, it would be possible for more individuals to live longer and healthier lives. This means that human genetic engineering has the potential to improve the quality of life and allow for longer lifespans. This is basically saying now that we have the technology to do these things, we are able to substitute in harmful genes that people can inherit and substitute them in for more healthier genes. And people are now able to live a more healthier and longer lifespan and healthier lifespan.
Benefits of modification of humans. Studies show that bad behaviors are due to family futile mental process found in the brain by altering the DNA makeup of babies. These mental processes can be controlled and help create individuals that are better versions of themselves, kinder, more generous, hardworking, smarter, etc.
So basically, it's not only physical traits, but like how your baby or kid or yourself, how you behave. So basically, you don't want your baby doing this. Others may say it's too expensive, but is it really?
More benefits of DNA modification. The Chinese group used a genome editing procedure called CRISPR to modify a harmful gene that causes a life-threatening blood disorder in faulty in vitro fertilization (IVF) embryos obtained from local fertility clinics.
So basically, we're accounting for the means. It is too expensive, but what would you do to save a life of someone you love? Or what would you do to save yourself?
So basically, what we're trying to say is that we should modify the DNA of humans because it could help cure diseases and medical conditions. And we should also genetically modify humans because it would give you a chance to decide how your baby will look and its personality traits.
Got any questions?
Do you have any idea what the procedures do cost?
$60,000.
You tried.
Any other questions?
What's happening right now?
Yeah, they're actually.
It's not supposed to be like
Years away there.
Yeah, because as I said before, in the brief history was that that they already tried this in 1991, like a human trial. They tried to like find like how this could work. Like they're still trying to figure out how this could work.
They want to they want to modify the human being, or they want to modify
the G.
the genes. Okay.
And this was going on humans or
Yeah, it's
animals?
yeah. All species.
But I was absent, so.
Oh. Oh, good together.
Yeah.
So I know that something can have the same personality. How is it possible to make someone have a specific personality, smart or make them not?
So basically,